Welcome to Elevate Your Life, where stories take you into the depths of mystery and terror. Tonight, we unravel one of the most chilling real-life mysteries that has haunted investigators for decades. The unsolved mystery of the Dyatlov Pass. What began as a daring adventure into the mountains turned into an unspeakable nightmare. Join us as we explore this horrifying tale. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay up to date with our haunting stories. Let's begin. In the frigid Ural Mountains of Russia, the year was 1959. 9 experienced hikers set out on a trek that should have been challenging but achievable. Led by Dyatlov, the group consisted of young adventurers with years of mountaineering experience. Their goal? To reach Otorten, a peak known for its harsh, unforgiving conditions. Days into the trek, the group encountered worsening weather, fierce winds, blinding snow, and plummeting temperatures. They veered off course and decided to camp on the slopes of Kolat, a name that translates to Mountain of the Dead in the language of the local Mansi people. It was a decision that would seal their fate. When the hikers failed to return on schedule, a search party was dispatched. What they found would baffle and terrify investigators for decades to come. The hiker's tent was discovered first, buried under snow. But it wasn't the tent itself that raised alarms. It was the state of it. The fabric had been slashed open from the inside as though the group had frantically tried to escape. Their belongings were scattered, untouched, as if they had fled in a panic. The footprints leading away from the tent were strange too. Barefoot, some wearing only socks, and others in a single shoe, the hikers had abandoned their camp in sub-zero temperatures. The tracks led toward the edge of the nearby woods before disappearing into the snow. Then the bodies were found, at least some of them. 2 were discovered under a tree, stripped down to their underwear, with their hands blackened by frostbite. Branches above them were broken, as though they had climbed in a desperate attempt to escape something. Nearby, remnants of a small fire suggested they had tried to stay warm. But the other bodies told a darker story. As the search continued, more bodies were found scattered across the slope. Some had gruesome injuries that couldn't be easily explained. One hiker had a fractured skull. Another had broken ribs so severe that investigators likened the force to a car crash. One woman was missing her tongue, eyes, and part of her lips. The most perplexing detail? No external wounds matched the severity of the internal injuries, leaving investigators baffled. It was as if the damage had been inflicted by a force far beyond human strength. Theories began to swirl, each one more unsettling than the last. Avalanche. The official explanation claimed the group had fled their tent in fear of an avalanche, but this didn't account for the missing tongue, the burns on some bodies, or the radiation detected on their clothing. Military experiments? Some suspected the Soviet military was testing secret weapons in the area. Witnesses later claimed to have seen strange orange orbs glowing in the night sky above the mountain. Supernatural forces? The Mansi people believed Kolat was cursed, and stories of vengeful spirits haunting the mountain had circulated for centuries. But there was another theory, one whispered by searchers who swore they felt it themselves. Something was watching them. The last journal entries from the group add another layer of unease. One hiker wrote, "We now know that we are not alone." Another described hearing strange distant whispers carried on the wind. Their final entry was a single sentence: "The snow glows at night." Rescue workers reported feeling uneasy during the search, as though eyes were watching them from the tree line. One searcher claimed to have seen a shadowy figure moving in the distance, vanishing before they could approach. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains unsolved, but the horror endures. Over the years, hikers who dared to visit the site have reported strange occurrences. Compasses spinning wildly, inexplicable footsteps in the snow, and a sensation of being followed. In 2019, Russian investigators reopened the case, but concluded it was likely an avalanche. Yet for many, the evidence simply doesn't add up. What truly happened on that freezing February night in 1959? Was it human error, a tragic accident, or something far darker? To this day, Kholat Shako lives up to its name, the Mountain of the Dead, a place where the unexplained thrives, and the shadows whisper secrets that will never be fully uncovered. Nine hikers went into the wilderness, but none returned to tell their story. The Dyatlov Pass remains one of the most chilling and unsolved mysteries of our time. What do you think happened that fateful night? Was it a tragic accident, a sinister experiment, or something supernatural? Let us know your theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to elevate your life for more stories that thrill, haunt, and captivate. Until next time, remember, some mysteries are better left untouched.